Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Rive to receive the top 10 stocks to buy right now. Solana is really maturing and growing up as an ecosystem. And there were three interesting developments over the last couple of weeks that caught my eye that make me even more bullish on this cryptocurrency long term. Before we get there, if you're interested in learning more about crypto and Web3, hit the subscribe button below and leave a comment, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have or dive into interesting topics for the community in future videos. Now, moving to the Solana news, this was a big one. Hoium decided to basically halt development of its own blockchain in favor of moving the entire community to Solana. This is an article from CoinDesk here, and in HIP 70, which is a proposal to the community, they actually decided to move the entire project to the Solana blockchain. So this means that instead of Hoium building their own blockchain and trying to develop a token and all the technology behind it they're just going to build on top of Solana. So it makes a lot of sense, and I think something that we could see other projects copy in the future. Hoium is trying to build basically a wireless network with a bunch of different nodes all over the country and the world, and they're using a token to both incentivize people to provide data to that network and then also for users as well. Aims to be a really low cost network, so this would replace something like a Verizon or AT&T cellular connection. That's the theory behind it. We'll see if they're successful. It's an interesting project, but they are moving to Solana, so expands the Solana ecosystem and basically gets rid of another competing blockchain. So I think that's really bullish for Solana. Another one is OK Bears, which is a popular NFT project, signed a deal with IMG to basically market their exclusive global licensing rights. One of the questions for NFT projects is, how are you going to build a sustainable business model long term? OK Bears has really gone the branding route, and so now they have IMG representing them. I think that is a potentially really interesting move. We don't know yet exactly what the details behind that will be or what the benefits would be for holders, but the fact that a big agency like that is interested in an NFT project on Solana is notable. We have already seen Bored Ape Yacht Club sign some deals with some big agencies and big marketing companies. Now some of those deals are starting to move to Solana, so I think that's really notable for where the interest in NFTs and the branding side of things are moving right now. Another move that's related is Dust Labs, which is actually related to the Gods NFT and that whole ecosystem. Raised $7 million. Half of that is going into their token. Half of that is going into the Dust Labs company as well. Dust Labs says that they will be building a suite of software products on Solana and in the Web3 ecosystem. So this could be another important developer starting on Solana, building that brand there, and then expanding the marketplace as well. I will note that the Gods NFT project is actually one of the most valuable in the world. They're not quite up there with the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem, but they are getting pretty close. And so that is something that's really interesting and worth keeping in mind, because this is a high profile project on Solana. It seems to have a lot of momentum behind it. And now they've raised a ton of money from investors to go out there and try to build a business. If you're wondering why deals like this are important for cryptocurrency or a blockchain, I think it's important to think about Solana itself as an ecosystem. What you want to have is a lot of different experiments, a lot of different businesses, a lot of different NFT projects being built there, trying different things to attract users and then keep money flowing in the ecosystem, a little bit like you would with a traditional currency. The more activity is going on, the better it is for the economy overall. This is like a little tiny mini economy in a digital world. There is a ton of activity and innovation going on Solana, and it seems like the center of gravity of the NFT ecosystem and even in the VC space has moved from Ethereum, which was extremely popular a year, even 6 months ago, to Solana. So that's why these are really notable. If they can actually pull other projects like Hoium onto the Solana blockchain and utilize even more of that blockchain, which is getting faster and more efficient over time, that will be even more bullish. This is not a cryptocurrency that gets a lot of attention from investors who are interested in Bitcoin and Ethereum for store of value or generating yield. But if you're interested in the blockchain actually doing stuff, Solana is really the place to be and the place to keep an eye out long term. This is 3 good examples of what's going on, but there's more and more happening every day. I will be back on this channel with more developments on Solana, Web3, cryptocurrencies. So hit that subscribe button below And also leave any comments or questions that you have. I would be happy to answer them or dig into other topics on future shows. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.